Hello. Today I'm going to be going over the Domo native connector for Gainsight. If you aren't familiar with Domo, it is a cloud analytics platform that lets you pull in data from lots of different data sources. In this case, this connector is going to connect to your Gainsight instance and pull in several different reports that we'll go over. Why is this important? Well, it lets you do external reporting on your Gainsight instance, your customers, your CSMs, CSOps, all that can be pulled into Domo to do analytics on, and it can even be blended with other data sources, such as billing software, or Salesforce, or NetSuite, you name it. So we're going to go over how we power up this connector. First, we're going to search for Gainsight in the App Store, and this will take us to the Gainsight connector. We'll just click Get the Data, and there's a few things we're going to need in order to get the data. Customer name and access key. So customer name, if I come over to my Gainsight instance, I can see it's highlighted up here in the URL. So I'm just going to supply that as my customer name. And then access key is going to be our API tokens. In this case, I've already generated one. I'm in connectors 2.0, and I'll just copy this right here and paste it into Domo. Okay, now click connect. Awesome. Now we can look at the different reports or tables that we can pull in. The biggest ones to call out is company, call to action, custom objects, playbooks, and success plans. In this case, I'll just do company, and it'll ask for my customer account name. So I'm going to put that in one more time. Let's just copy this from up here and put it in. Click next. Now we can schedule it. So if we wanted to pull in, let's say I wanted to pull in every day before I start my work day, every day at 6 a.m. And we'll have it pull in, and we'll name our dataset GS companies. Click save. And so now the connector will start running, and we'll start to see our Gainsight companies come in. So we've let this run for a couple of minutes. Now we can see that it pulled in 58 columns and 163 rows. So if I go to data, this is where it'll show. So in this case, in my test org, I have 163 different customers. And every detail about the customer from the company object is stored in this table here. And so you can see there's lots of different details. If your Gainsight org has a lot of custom fields, you'll see a lot of custom fields on here. I wanted to show real quick custom objects, because that is most of these reports, you're just going to fill in this, but with custom objects, you'll also be required to supply the API name of the custom object. And so in this case, I have one that's called product, and the GC that is appended at the end is the API name of it. So I'm going to save this real quick. And now let's show you how a custom object looks like. So let me run this again. So that just finished running. And so now if I go to overview, we have 15 columns and 3 rows of my custom object. And so in this case, I made it very basic, right? But we have name and all the custom fields that I created in the custom object get pulled into this report. So anyway, that's the basics of it, right? So just to recap, these are the current reports we have. Really just the most important ones that we thought were important. The great part about this connector is the ability to run at a schedule. So in this case, if I want all the updates that happen in my Gainsight instance every hour, Domo actually lets me schedule updates so that it'll update my company object every single hour, so that I can have as real-time data as possible. So anyway, I hope you found this helpful. Thank you.